Welcome back. India will be playing against England in a short while from now in the semi-finals of the T20 World Cup at Adelaide Oval Ground today. This is the first time since the 1987 Cricket World Cup semi-final that India and England will go head-to-head with each other. And as for India, the only team to have won 4 matches in the Super 12 stage, the pressure to face Pakistan at the MCG in Sunday's final is at a peak. Interestingly, both India and England have only faced off against each other 3 times in the history of T20 tournaments, with India winning 2 of those 3 matches. And the most memorable match, of course, was in 2007 when Yuvraj Singh smashed 6 sixes off Stuart Broad in just 1 over.
Absolutely, it's an opportunity for us to come and do that, but we do understand it's been a long process for us and we will stick to our process. I think it's important not to get ahead of ourselves. And we do understand as well that we have to play good cricket to win that game, which I think we've done in this tournament. We just need to stick to it. I know we're a long way away from it, but I think it's important to just understand that it's a contest between bat and ball, which we have to come on top with, and and stick to and trust what you've been doing so far.
It's been clear to see the change in sort of mindset in English cricket and towards the white ball game since that way, and especially the way we've played. And I think as you mentioned, the way we've played, given us better results. So that gives us a lot of trust in that process that it works. And I think, even going back to the Pakistan tour, some younger guys coming into the group, it seems an ingrained way of playing now in English cricket. So it's been a fantastic journey to be involved in. Going back to that point, as you said, it was a real line in the sand, I would say, that moment in English white ball cricket. And I think we all want to win things, and we all want to certainly don't want to be a team that just says we played a great style of cricket. You want to have tangible things that you have achieved throughout that as well. So getting to semi-finals and finals, the big prize is obviously standing on that, there with the trophy at the end of the game, and that's what we all want to achieve. But we know that the way we play is going to give us the best chance of doing that.
Shivani now joins me live from Adelaide. And Shivani, it's still pretty early, I guess, for fans to be trickling in, but I do see you with some people there who are waiting in anticipation for the match to begin.
Yeah, absolutely. It is obviously Adelaide, which has, 50,000 capacity. So a lot of fans will be trickling in and they will be lucky to watch the semi-final, because not only is the semi-final stage of the World Cup, it is, of course, India versus England, 2 of the most promising teams as far as white ball cricket is concerned. I'm joined by a couple of young men who've been here for as long as I have, and I came in early today. How excited are you about the match?
Super excited. Really looking forward to the game. It is perfectly set up, this World Cup, for an extremely great finish of India versus Pakistan. So even more excited for today's match.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what do you think makes India the favourite going in? Because I think a lot of experts would say that it's 50-50.
The form of Virat Kohli that has came up, that has added to that advantage. And I guess Hardik Pandya with the ball, I guess he'll be good on this pitch. So hoping for that. So that will make India favourite. The all-rounder combination with an expert which is coming from the good, back to a good.
And of course, Virat Kohli, it needs a mention here, because Virat Kohli has had great success at the Adelaide Oval, where I'm joining you from. And he almost considers it its second home. Not to forget the form of Surya Kumar Yadav as well, who's actually stunned the entire world performing like he has. It's not just the number of runs, it's also the manner of runs and his style of batting that has caught the attention. I do want to tell our viewers that there was a little bit of rain last night in Adelaide, maybe a few showers early morning, but that's it. So there is no more rain prediction for today. It's nice and bright and sunny, and we're expecting the match to go on without any problems. What about Surya Kumar Yadav? Have you enjoyed his batting?
It has been amazing. He has been a revelation in this World Cup. It's extremely great because of the fact that it is his first World Cup.
Yeah.
And he is standing up to the occasion in almost every match I can remember. Except for the first match, he has been there. And the most important is the way he is scoring his runs at the run rate. He is giving us that very important finishes and those extra 30, 40 runs at the end in the 4-5 overs.
Yeah, absolutely. He's right about the strike rate because he's scoring at almost 200 runs, 200 strike rate, yes.
I feel Arshdeep Singh also is a revelation.
Yeah, absolutely.
He is a find of the World Cup according to me.
And
Surya
overall, the Indian bowling, you think, can handle the pressure of the English batsmen?
I think so. See, Stokes, he is a bit injured here and there. So I feel, yeah.
Well, talking of injuries, there are a couple of injury concerns as far as the English are concerned. So David Malan, number 3 batsman, might not play today. And then there is the injury spectre over Mark Wood as well. What the English captain said yesterday is that they're going to wait as late as possible. So there's a few hours to go and possibly they will wait as late as possible for them to figure out whether they can play either of these two. Both of them were in the net session, but they're not really at their 100%. Let me just give you a feel around the Adelaide Oval as well. You can see there are a lot of media crews here already, a lot of them from India. Thank you. And then, of course, some of the fans have started trickling in. All the barricades are in place. The weather is absolutely perfect today for a good match, and that is what fans will be hoping for, that they get a good match. A few of the Indian fans are here already. I've got one gentleman here as well. Where are you from?
I live in Adelaide.
Okay, so
Yeah.
how excited are you about the match?
I really
are you
am.
watching today?
Yeah, my son's gone and he's one of the anthem kids, so he's
Oh, nice.
super pumped, which is why I'm here early.
Yeah.
But yeah, looking forward to a cracker of a game.
Do you think India is the favourite?
I hope so. I mean, England are in red hot form, so I think you know what it's like in T20, right? It just takes a few overs, but I'm pretty sure we'll get over the line. Happy hunting ground for India, isn't
For
it?
India.
Yeah.
And especially for Virat Kohli, as I was saying. More fans coming in here.
Oh, hello dear, how are you?
Where are you from?
We from London.
You're from London?
Came
You've
from
come
England, yeah, that's
for
right.
just this match?
No, we watched first India Pakistan as well.
Okay, I was
In
there as well. And
Melbourne.
It was a great memory for
I
all
know
fans.
that was a fantastic match, and this is going to be even better.
Yeah? What makes you confident about today's match? Because England is also considered one of the big guns in white ball.
I know, but in India,
I'm
don't
backing
worry.
England because
You're
I'm
backing-
from England.
He's from England.
So we are
He's backing England.
We're
I'm
going to have a
backing
good
India.
ding dong when we get there.
Yeah. So what do you think makes India have the chances?
I think India have a good chance. They played well. They will win. And
You know what?
we
If
see
Sharma, the captain,
Yeah.
the opener does good,
Yeah.
then they can win.
Well, if
He-
Rohit
he-
Sharma does well, we are
He-
sure
he's-
of a victory.
That's
Yeah.
it, because he's been a bit
He
on
will.
the low side
Like,
as a captain.
you know,
You know,
They start late, like Babar started yesterday.
yesterday's match. Did you see that one? That was
Yeah.
So
Classic, wasn't
Pakistan played very well yesterday.
Yeah.
And the same way I think
Same with
India
India.
will do today.
if India starts good,
Everyone's hoping for an India-Pakistan final as well.
To be very honest, India have a huge chances, as he said, because the conditions is warmer day today, and India has a huge batting lineup. If one guy click, like such as Sky, Virat, Rohit, and it's a 20-over game. It's not a 50-over game, and they can be huge score.
Yeah.
And if you see England lineup, David Malan is not available today. That Chris Wokes also have some injury, I guess. So hopefully India will win this match. And everybody is saying it's a 1992 repeat. But what I'm saying, what I'm
the best team win. That's
what I'm saying,
Yeah.
it will be a repeat of 1985 when Ravi got the Audi at same MCG.
Well, there are a
India
few
will beat-
parallels between 2007 victory for India and this victory as well.
Yeah,
And this event.
to be very honest, it will be a repeat of 1985, hopefully. But again, it will be a very close finals, India versus Pakistan.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So, we have one end of the dream final already set because Pakistan has made its way into the final miraculously after being virtually out. Now, everybody is hoping here, certainly on India fans are hoping that India also does the rest, and that will set up the dream final in Melbourne one more time. But before that, they have to be very, very careful. As Rohit Sharma mentioned, these are dangerous guys. He talked about the English team, and they are indeed a dangerous team. Their mentality is also a big factor. They're not really, the same team pre-2015, and Joss Butler has talked a lot about that. This team will come out to win. In fact, speaking of Joss Butler and speaking of the India-Pakistan final that all the subcontinent seems to be wishing for, Joss Butler did say yesterday in the press conference that they have no plans of letting that happen. And of course, they would back their game and they would back their chances. But I think India also very much, in with a chance to create once again a chance to lift an ICC trophy, something that they've been wanting since 2013. Back to you.